Okay, so now I'm back in Daggerfall. I think I wanted to show how some of the crafting and such worked in the Gathering. So I'll just try to demonstrate how you would go about creating some items. So let's head out of Daggerfall.
What do you want?
Hear ye.
Just in time to miss the orgy. Oh, there's actually a dungeon around here that I haven't explored, so I can do that as well. This will be a good way to see some of the higher level zone that...
You interfere with matters that don't concern you. The deal was sealed long ago. The Bale-born child has served us well and will uphold the bargain I made.
That's for a quest that is they completed. So I just want to show you guys sort of how gathering works, and so you just have to go out in the field and try to find points. And if you go to your abilities with craft, you can find. Oh, I have a skill point. Eventually, you can find. So you have abilities to see. If you take the ability here, gathering nodes in the world they'll sort of begin to glow when you're nearby. And actually, interesting. I should make use of these if you want. I didn't realize you had those PvP abilities. Those would probably be super useful. Right, so I'm just looking around. Hopefully I can find some gathering nodes just to show you all what they look like. You've seen them in previous videos. Of course, now when I'm actually looking for them, I can't find them. But they're not super uncommon. Or, yeah, they're not super rare at all. And in fact, I really have enough jute to last me a lifetime on this character. Of course, now that I'm actually looking for it, I can't find any. Isn't that always how it works? Oh, well, here's some maple, for example. If you want to make a staff, you need the wood. Here's something. This is an alchemy ingredient. So you just go around and you find these just everywhere. The only thing is, if you want to make medium armor for like stealthy characters, you get that mainly from defeating enemies like wolves and bears and anything that you would normally skin to get a hide. I'm sure you could actually kill the deer for it too. But everything else is found in random points like maple logs, jute, I don't know, jute bushes, mining points. They'll usually appear as a rock in the ground. And really you collect most of it just as you're questing through an area. I think then you, what's this? More wormwood. This is an alchemy ingredient. So let me see, by the way, what sorts of enchantment abilities do I have? And also, you can get one of the abilities you can learn has an NPC send you stuff in the mail that basically stuff. It's you know, gosh, what am I? Crafting resources. Oh, there's a quest here that I didn't know about. And then these are runes for enchanting, and I'll show you how that works. Yeah, so you think you found all the quests in a region, you totally
need to do something.
haven't. Oh, and here's a mining point. You don't need to keep any pickaxes with you, you just mine. That's from the PvP, all the castles are still there, even though none of them are actually in this region. Yeah, so last beta I spent thoroughly trying to explore Glenumbra, but still you miss quests. See,
Between cities,
merchant.
it's
Yeah.
usually just me on the road. Well, me and the other idiots looking for a profit. Speaking of profit, anything I can do for you?
Yeah, nothing here. All higher level items. And I think the beta, the level maximum for the beta is only 17 or something. And yet,
We need a way to root out the bandits.
even further quests that I've missed, so... I mean, I'm probably high level for them, but they're still fun to... do, lower level quests. Yeah, there's a lot here that I must have missed when I was first doing, the main quest that takes you through here. Okay, that was easy. Like I said, this is somewhat lower level. More wormwood. And that floating thing that you see over there is an anchor, I believe. I didn't know there was one in that direction, but there's some event that have to do with, I guess, Molag Bal and his minions set out. I think it's a group thing. Not entirely sure though. Okay, I think you get the point about how to gather resources. So let me. Oh, here's Dragonthorn, another alchemy ingredient. And then these are just bait for fishing. I think it's a little bit annoying because if you don't take it, it leaves the node active. And I always feel obliged to take it so that someone doesn't come by and looking for alchemy ingredients and think, oh hey, here's some alchemy stuff, and then no, it's just worms. But that might be jute. Sort of looks like it. Yes. I don't know why it hasn't. Yeah, there. It took a while for it to light up. So this is used for cloth. I need 10. I believe I already had 4. So if I can find another one, I can show you how to refine it. I don't believe you can buy it. I think it's only available through gathering. Yeah, there is no I don't believe there's an auction house in this game, which is interesting, and it's sort of nice, I don't know. Because it means that you don't... It means less gourd holding and, like... I don't know. I like that it encourages you to go out and make your own stuff.
You interfere with matters that don't concern you. The deal was sealed long ago.
That's just some
Hellborn child has
questions.
served
Like,
us
it
well
really...
and will uphold the bargain I made.
You hear it all the time. I don't think I really want to be looking for Jude anymore. I'll probably find someone I at least care about it.
I heard that someone killed all the cultists and saved the weird tree.
Yes, that was me. So they have that, just like in the other Elder Scrolls games, they'll start talking about your character as you progress and do quests. So to do crafting, you go to any crafting station, and I don't think there's a well, there's alchemy here, so I can show you how alchemy works. It actually works pretty much exactly like in Skyrim.
Hear ye, hear ye. A runner from the Lion Guard has just brought news that Camlorn has been liberated.
So
Werewolves of Camlorn have been vanquished.
you use you put in the solvent. That's one thing that's a little bit different. And then you try to, you put two together, and if they have anything in common, you make it.
Enemy of the crowd has been slain and captured.
Oh, right. And then you discover their abilities. And then if two of them share the same thing, they make that potion. The only thing is, it's not entirely obvious to me how to make poisons, because I think that's just something that hasn't been added into the beta yet, because so these make potions, and so like even if you put like Ravage Health to Ravage Health together, you get a potion of Ravage Health, which ravages your own health. But yet clearly if
Hear ye, hear ye. The curfew has been lifted.
they wouldn't,
The murderer has been caught and the assassin has been dispatched by the champion.
they must have a way to make poisons too. I would imagine that it would be based on the solvent, but maybe they changed that too. Let's put these forward. Together. Maybe they'll have.
Hear ye, hear ye. The danger to the Dania Woods has passed. The Beldamovirs report that a mighty champion is holding them and healing the land's corruption.
Alright, let's see if this makes something. Let's see, what does that do? Tincture. Right, so it's a potion though. I don't know if there's a way to make a poison. Maybe that'll be in the, maybe we'll find out more in the release.
Hear ye, hear ye. A runner
But
from
I
the
can-
Lion Guard has just brought news that Camlorn has been liberated. The werewolves of Camlorn
Let's see if there's a
have
way
been
to,
vanquished.
but no, I don't know if there's a way. I'm gonna show you guys how armor crafting works. So it's that one's probably the most involved, or actually
Do your trading here.
maybe an enchantment first, just because that's also
Something
fairly
else to
simple,
do
like
for you?
alchemy. These are all stores here. I don't know where the enchanting station is.
Buy local, get your goods here.
No, it's not here. Oh, I think there is a store.
Only the finest wares
was somewhere here. Unfortunately, the map's glitching out, and I see all this stuff from PvP. Oh, but there's the enchanting store.
Did you hear? Some stranger saved King Casimir's life.
And this for this is just. So what you need is an aspect rune, which basically means whether it's what quality is it, you know, blue, green, red, etc. Actually, I think I have a skill point. I might as well use it for aspect improvement. Oh, but I don't think I have high enough. Yeah, I need one more skill in enchanting. So, this is a potency which I think affects whether it increases or decreases something, and also by how much, and its level. And then this tells you what the middle rune tells you what it does. So we don't know what the effect is, so let's create it.
Jera Oko Ta.
So increase health. So it makes a petty glyph of health. And then you can also, by the way, you can extract, but you can also use it to enchant your armor. So here, for example, this hat is unenchanted, so it increases your health. We don't have any glyphs, so we can make some more. So, like, for example, if we wanted to do Magicka, we use this one. We know what Mako is. Reduce, but probably not what we want. Add is something that we want. Yeah.
Urade Mako Ta.
Yeah, but that's if they have a voiceover now. They didn't have that before. But so that's basically enchanting. And I think in some other things I was messing around with yesterday, it looks like they've made the red, so that was the aspect of circular ones, the red glyph a little bit more common, which is nice. And so here's so the way that you do the way that armor crafting works, and this is clothing, which makes light and medium armor, is so first you find raw materials like raw flax, raw jute, raw hide scraps, and once you get 10 of them, you extract them, and you actually get yeah, like you get 9 raw hides. So you don't only, it's not 10 for one piece of material. It's as you get up or higher in level, you get 10 for 10. But you can also extract, you can also deconstruct things here. For example, but one thing that you also can do, for example, is you can research. So that's, you learn how to make traits. And so, right, unfortunately, it takes 12 hours to do that. So so for example, well-fitted lets you give items a well-fitted ability, which reduces the cost of sprinting by 2%. And so it takes 6 hours. Unfortunately, I was hoping that they had reduced that, but I guess they are intent on keeping that. But so what you do is then you get this jute, and you can make, for example, what would I... Let's try making some gloves. And so the more jute you use, the higher the level they'll be. And the highest level you can get for jute is level 14. And so we only know Breton style. I never found any of the books for other racial styles on this. And then you can craft you give it a trait, and you need a gemstone for that. You find gemstones and various things. Heavy sacks and dungeons are usually a good source of them. And so you put it together, and you create an item. But right now this is still sort of like low quality, but what you can do is you can improve them here. And so let's improve the gloves we just made. And so what we do is we want to make it fine, for example. So we have these things called hemmings, which you get from deconstructing. You get from the guy that sends you a daily, sorry, you know, I mentioned that you can use that, there's that one perk that has an NPC send you mail that has crafting materials in it. And so they have a chance of sending you this. You also get it from deconstructing items. So usually if you want to get hemmings, you want to deconstruct green items. And so with each one you have a 20% chance of being able to improve it. I wish I had 100%, but we don't have enough hemmings, but we'll give it a try anyway. And so yeah, you do lose it if you fail, which is unfortunate. So let's just try. And let's try to see if we can make him into a superior item. And okay, so each one decreases, so sometimes you can get them from treasure and whatnot. So right, so there's only a 45% chance, so you know, why not? I'm not really going to do much on this character anyway. And it failed. Oh well. You lost it. It's annoying that you lose it. I think it would be better if you didn't lose it, but oh well. And again, you can deconstruct stuff too. And then you get, oh, and that's also how you can get, you get hemming flax. Interesting. Oh right, because these are linen. Actually, these are, whatever those gloves are, they're certainly better than what I'm wearing now, so. Oh right, I got them from the PvP. These had magicka, which makes a lot more sense than stamina for a mage. Alright, and so yeah, we can just, I'll just deconstruct these. Because I'm not going to research anything this time really, so yeah, and that's how you get hennings. This is a medium armor. Garnets and such. And so you may notice they have that robe of death wind. So what that is it's actually something that's good for PvP. It's something really cool. There are random places where you can craft special armor sets, and they're actually out in the world.
Hello there.
Not they're not in any of the cities. So I'll show you where I found this. Maybe we can... It's here. At the chill house, so it's not too far away. So it's above there. It's up here. We want to go north. And so what I think I'll actually do is, since it's on the way, there's actually a dungeon that I didn't explore when I in my many run through Glenumbra over the various betas, so I wanted to showcase that. I wish I could show you some of the main quest line, but unfortunately I think I've completed all of it here. And there's one, it's not part of the main quest line, but it's a large series of quests up in the northeast, but I think that it might be bugged, but I think also most likely they just they don't want to let you progress any further in the beta, so. But these are just random dungeons that are located throughout that you can explore. There's usually a sky shard in them, which, if you've seen some of the other videos, it gives you skill points, basically. And usually you can find, they have these things called heavy sacks, which usually have some sort of loot, like here. Yeah, they give you crafting materials and such. And there's usually some indication of why you're here in the first place. At the beginning, it's usually some sort of a... yeah. Here at the beginning. It just tells you a little bit about like what is going on in the dungeon. So, this is a dungeon being used by the Red Rooks, who are a bandit troop that are really common in the area, so. And this is the exit. Oops. You can't go through NPCs anymore. Actually, I wonder if they don't even aggro me anymore because I'm higher level. Nope, they do. You can also see the sorcerer abilities a little bit better because it was not visible during the PvP. At least it often wasn't, so. What's this? Orders. Snowberry. I really actually... this character doesn't have a lot of inventory space, so I shouldn't be so randomly taking it. That's probably who you... oh, there's a quest here. Oh right, sometimes they also give you quests. Yeah, that's probably a sky shard over there. Yep, there's a sky shard. That seems to be the reward for most of these dungeons. And there's a chest too. Nice. But it's only simple, so most likely the stuff in there won't be very good. Just some green stuff. So here's a quest. I see. give me a little thing that I've completed this dungeon, or maybe I missed it. Looks like there's good stuff in here. Oh, right, I had to kill her. So each one has sort of like a boss, but there's so many of them sometimes that feels like I mean, there's so many people exploring that sometimes you don't even know you've found one. But I mean, maybe that'll be better once people can move on to the next zone. Because right now, this is once you get to the level 7 zone, which is, this is it, you don't really move past. Killed a rat. Right. This gets you on the other side. Now we leave. Where would that quest ask you to go? But I think that I've already shown you the quest on the Dominion starting isle, so you have an idea of what the quests are like. Here's some juice. See, when you're not looking for it, it shows up all over the place.
You interfere with matters that don't concern you. The deal was sealed long ago. The Bellborn child has served us well and will uphold the bargain I made.
So you want to go to the chill house. So actually, if you come here, you can make a special armor. We can actually refine the wood here. I can still only make one. Alright, why do I need to research one shoes traits to unlock? You need... Okay, well that's unfortunate, so I thought I could get another piece. So you need to be able to have researched 2 traits in, so one in shoes. Alright, well that's unfortunate. But anyway, so what it can do is you can make special item sets, like this. And then if you have 3 of them, yeah, if struck by melee attack while below 35% health, triggers an AoE knockback. Which is, I guess, good for PvP. Well, at least possibly good for PvP. That can only be done with Jutsu, so it's somewhat low level as well. Alright, well, I think that's all that I really wanted to show you guys. Obviously, it's the questing is really, I think, one of the main things. It feels like I mentioned in the other video, it feels a lot like an Elder Scrolls game. And just as you can see, there's lots of like cool little things to explore, just for the sake of exploring. And I think they really did a good job of capturing the feel, and I'm really looking forward to the release, and it's soon. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed these videos.